Ah!
Well, here we are. Anyone have any ghost stories?
Ghost stories? Mom, you know I'm getting too old for that.
Oh, really? Well, it just so happens that we have a real scary story to tell you about. It all started when your mum and I were out exploring some unmarked lakes deep in the woods.
Our engine had overheated and had to stop at a nearby shore to let it sit for a while before going back.
No sooner had we gotten out of the boat and on the shore, it began raining.
Not wanting to completely ruin the boat, we hiked up the mountain a bit to find some shelter from the rain.
Amazingly, at the top of one of the inclines, we found an old cabin and took refuge as the lightning started.
Off the other side of the incline, we saw another small bay and saw something frightening.
A little red man or creature with horns on his head was dancing or jumping around in a small black boat.
As he had not seen us yet, we watched in amazement as the red creature seemed to be motioning towards an old graveyard on another shore.
What came next was very scary. The graveyard seemed quiet at first, but that quickly changed as ghosts began flying out of the ground and into the sky above.
Ugh!
Did we scare you, Izzy?
Of course not.
Anyways, after a short time, the red creature saw us, and man, he was angry. He began yelling at us incoherently.
Although he was below and a little ways away, we were nervous enough that we knew we should go back to the boat.
And none too soon. As we left the cabin and looked back, we saw the red creature had scaled the mountain up to the cabin.
Not only was he at the cabin, but he had grown about 30 feet in height. He was enormous.
With one swift motion, he knocked the entire cabin off the cliff with one arm.
Then he realized we were running down the hill and began to run after us.
We ran to the boat, and luckily the engine had cooled, so we sped away.
As we looked back, we saw him standing on the shore.
His evil piercing eyes staring at us as he disappeared from sight. And that was our eerie boat trip. Hee hee.
Oh, Dad, come on. Even I can tell that's just a story.
Oh, so you know better than us, do you?
Of course. Hee hee.
Sure, Izzy. Anyways, we should get some shut-eye. We have a long trek back home tomorrow.
Yeah. Good night, Mom and Dad. Huh? What? What was that noise?
Why, Izzy, are you getting scared? Hee hee. I'm sure it was just the wind. Just go to sleep. Good night.